guide, Max, is very meticulous. He checks the number of participants before continuing his explanation, and you can feel his enthusiasm for his work. His speaking pace is also quite gentle and easy to understand. I highly recommend joining him. #Vienna Vibes Vertical Bar #Schönbrunn Palace Schönbrunn Palace Guided Tour Recommendation. With Skip the Line tickets, if you are visiting Vienna for the first time like me, Schönbrunn Palace is definitely a must-visit attraction. This time I booked Tay and Quat, Skip the Line ticket with guided tour and Quat, on Klug Day, which is really worth it. You can enter with a neat ticket on the day, no need to queue, completely saving time. We gathered at the fountain area on the right side of Schönbrunn Palace at 10 a.m. on June 2 according to the instructions. There will be a foreign tour guide on site to take us on an English tour of about 2 hours. Although it is an English explanation, the tour guide has a clear accent and a good rhythm, so it is easy to understand even if English is not your native language. He took us through the history of the Habsburg dynasty in simple language, talking about Queen Maria Theresa, Napoleon and number 39's stay here, and the little stories behind every detail in the room. The whole tour is full of history without being too difficult, and there are little jokes from time to time, which is not boring at all. The whole palace is super spectacular. The baroque architectural style, with yellow main walls and symmetrical design, looks like a fairy tale palace. Walking into the room, every room is magnificent. From the Hall of Mirrors, the blue Chinese room to the room where Napoleon lived, every detail can feel the luxury and taste of the royal family at that time. In particular, there is a room with exquisite murals and gold foil decorations on the ceiling, which is completely amazing. In addition, the best part of this itinerary is that there is a guided tour, but it is flexible. After the tour, you can slowly visit the garden and the zoo by yourself. You can arrange it freely, and take as many photos as you want. Photo reminder: the back garden of Schönbrunn Palace, Gloriette Observation Deck, is super spectacular to take a photo of the entire palace, super agable. If you don't and number 39 want to rush around in Vienna or study too much historical information, this guided tour is really recommended. It saves time, effort and knowledge, and is one of the most cultural tours in my entire trip to Central Europe. #Schönbrunn Palace Tour #Vienna Must Do #Schönbrunn Palace #Vienna Free Travel #Central Europe Travel #Day Experience #Travel Recommendations #IGE Check-in Attractions #Cultural Tour #English Guide Allsuk. The tour guide Siri and number 39's interesting and professional narration made people feel not bored, and was considerate of everyone and number 39's needs, which made people feel warm. At the end of the garden tour, she also told Cici and number 39's story. The tour guide and number 39's explanation was detailed, and he had good Q&A, interaction and eye contact with tourists. It is highly recommended.